everyone, and welcome to my presentation on my personal strategic plan. Mainly, I will be going through my 3, 5, and 10-year plan with goals and objectives for all three. First off, I just wanted to mention my overall mission and vision to kind of get a baseline for this project. My main mission is to engage with others to help develop them not only physically, but mentally, ethically, and socially through the use of business and sports combined. I feel that both of these areas go hand in hand, so combining them together is one of the best ways to do that. And then my personal vision for the next 3, 5, and 10 years is to use my business management skills along with a sports education to work my way up to hopefully become a head athletic director of a college or university. My Year 3 goal is to become an assistant athletic director at the Division 3 level. This can be any role. There are many roles within an athletic department. An assistant athletic director is working underneath someone, whether it's in marketing or finance or compliance or equipment management. And a lot of times at the D3 level, these roles are combined, so they do more than one. So you're kind of doing almost 3 roles under one title per se. So you actually get to learn a lot of different roles throughout your time within this position. And the D3 level is mainly focused on the students' academic nature rather than athletics as the number one goal. So there are no per se athletic scholarships at the D3 level. My broken down strategies to achieve this goal are based around learning opportunities, network, my personal network, job advances, or just opportunities that come along, volunteering, and then also personal goals to coincide with the actual career. For these strategies, I also have main objectives to go along with them. I chose to only present my top ones, but there were at least 4 objectives per every strategy, but it would take too long to go through all of them. So for this year 3, so the assistant athletic director role within Division 3, to be able to reach that, my main objectives are to obtain any business certifications that I can on top of my graduate degree. This will only enhance my knowledge, and there has been a lot of research saying that business goes a long way in the athletics department field. I also would like to shadow any professionals that would allow me to kind of just get a baseline on the roles that are available, any other hands-on learning that I can do. I feel that it would benefit me the most. Personally, I want to do research on learning the NCAA rules and regulations to get a underlying baseline. I know there's a lot of them, so that's why I want to start now to be able to kind of continue to add on to them. Also, I have done many informational interviews recently. I would like to continue doing them to expand my network and connections. These have actually helped in a lot of ways, and I still have connections with some that I have performed in the past. Utilizing social media is always a great way to expand my network. Also possibilities to just meet more people. Monitoring job sites at all times. It's never too early to start applying to roles that come about. And also, I think that volunteering at sporting events will also help for me to gain knowledge, but then also just give my time back to just the sports field in general. And lastly, a personal goal of mine is to make sure that I get personal gym time in. very big on fitness, and I want to keep that as something as a personal goal of mine to balance work and my work-life balance. Next, moving on to my year 5 goal, I would really like to achieve the role of an associate athletic director within a Division I university. So Division I, we're moving up the rankings. These universities are some of the ones that you know right away, their names. Personally, Seton Hall is one of mine. It is my where I got my undergraduate degree. And then they deal with big athletic departments, many roles, many staff, TV deals, and then they do offer athletic scholarships. The strategies along with this would be career skills, building relationships, job opportunities, organizational well-being, and then personal balance again. A lot of these do kind of coincide with one another, but these are the main roles that I feel that will get me to my ultimate goal, and then the objectives do change. So moving on to my year 5 goal objectives, I would like to try and attend as many conferences as possible. I know there's a lot of leadership conferences out there, there's women's conferences out there, there's specific sports conferences, so being able to attend those can only enhance my knowledge and my desire to learn. I personally will read intercollegiate athletic journals. I found those to be very helpful in gaining any further knowledge around certain topics. They've definitely come to my use within my schooling so far, so I would like to continue that. I want to enhance relationships with coaches. I feel coaches are a really big part of the athletic departments, and having good relationships with them can also improve my networking. Attend game day competitions. So hopefully by here I am in an NCAA role, so I would like to attend as many games as I can within all sports. Keep updating my resume to always have it available whenever need be. I also want to employ an open door policy when I'm working. Support the student athletes is one of my number one goals, and I want to create lasting relationships with them and feel that they can always come to me. And then personally, I would like to move up and move into a townhouse instead of an apartment. And then by this time, I will be settled enough to adopt a rescue dog. And lastly, my year 10 goal is to become a head athletic director for a Division I university. This is a very high objective, and I truly think that I can get there with hard work and dedication. And especially since there is a push for women within the athletic field and job field. So hopefully that will be on my side as well. The strategies for this are education, network growth, organizational culture, personal goals, and then career objectives. So the main objectives within this field for me are to gain finance and leadership certifications. This is more towards the business side, but again, I see that working hand in hand to help me reach that ultimate goal of the athletic director all the way at the top. I also would like to raise a positive relationship with the media, especially within Division I athletics. The media is always on top of you, especially if you're in a Power 5 conference. So I really feel the positive relationship can affect the overall athletic department on whether the morale is high or low as well. Also, within my role, I would like to gain fundraising and alumni events. This will also gain valuable money to the athletic departments, but then it also shows our appreciation for our graduated student athletes, and just to have them help the current student athletes as well. In a role that I'm in, I would like to have yearly department reviews, especially to focus on our mission and objectives and our vision. It can change constantly, so I want to make sure that everyone is on the same page with that. But I also, during that, I know it can get tiring. I want to have an exciting work environment to try and stay positive as possible. Because days can get long and they can get boring, but we are in the field of sports, which is one of the most exciting areas, I feel. Also, personal days are a big one of mine. You definitely need time to take time for yourself, to have an effective home life and work life. So I will definitely be taking some personal days, mainly to just focus on myself, my well-being, my mindset, kind of clear my brain. And also, if I do reach my year 10 goal of an athletic director, I will put a lot of focus on conference championships. So that is the sports teams winning the conference championship in whatever conference I am in. This takes all the way from the athletes to the coaching to the recruiting to the staff. Everybody contributes to this goal. I want to have an overall above average academic progress rate. So even though we are in the Division I level, I really want to focus on the student athletes' education. And then this will also hopefully boost the athletic performance on and off the field. So obviously on the field, we want our athletes to perform well, but off the field, I want them to succeed. I want them to have fun. I want them to know that there is more out there than, if they want to go into an actual job, then we will fully support them. But then also, if they want to perform extremely well in the field, then we will support them in that as well. So overall, I see that as being one of my main objectives to hopefully achieve in the future. And my closing remarks that I have is this process has definitely opened my mind to what I think I can achieve. And I know it is a long way to get there, but with hard work, dedication, and as much knowledge as I can gain, I truly think that success is on the horizon for myself. So thank you for hearing my presentation, and also thank you, Professor, for a great semester.